What's good? It's Shigozi. Sunday, January 26, 2020. Coronavirus live updates from the New York Times. Death toll reaches 56 as U.S. finds third case. In gematria, the practice of coding numbers behind words, coronavirus equals 56. C's the third letter. O's the 15th. 1 plus 5 is 6. R's the 18th letter. 1 plus 8 is 9. You just reduce each letter to a single digit. Sum those values together, you get 56. This is what the people who run the media, who run the coronavirus, the CDC, who concocted this coronavirus alongside with the rest of the One World Order, minions, and other organizations, they contrive these things in order to scare you, to kill you, to lead you down a path of agenda. You have to think that this gang, they love death, destruction. Their whole agenda is part of that. That's why they give these Georgia guidestones, Georgia equals 44. State used to represent killing a lot, saying that we need 550 million people alive on this earth. So how do they do that? Is stuff like this. And this might not be the one, but the fact that they have this type of technology shows what they're capable of. And I did put out a video just on this, but I didn't call out the 56, the very obvious piece that really just shows how they contrive these headlines, that this is fictitious, this is a fake number, the virus, if it's even existing, they contrived it and made it in a lab. It's a designer virus from the Society of Jesus 56. They're the Masonic order within the Catholic Church. But again, coronavirus 56, this thing 56 is the death toll. You see how they're using gematria to actually contrive these things. With one fatality in Shanghai. Now we can see what Shanghai equals. Like, this is the gematria portion of the video. The video series. Shanghai equals 67, like blood sacrifice. You see how they're doing these things on purpose. Shanghai 67. Remember, coronavirus equals 56. The Society of Jesus. I'm going to keep this up on the chart as well. So when we come up with other numbers that these people are putting out, we'll see. Blood sacrifice 67, like Shanghai. Ivory Coast, they're also mentioning that. It's part of the riddle. These are all specifically named places for this specific ritual. Ivory. Ivory and China have the same gematria. They're 35 and 28. Ivory Coast equals 147, like Freemason. 123, 60, like conspiracy. 48, like hoax, like Illuminati, like Freemason. Freemasons, obviously, the Ivory Coast is from them. So I know Caesar Beltran and other people have been asking about the Contagion movie. That came out September 9th, 2011, at least according to the search engine. And from then to the first case reported of that Wuhan virus, December 12th, 2019, is 3,017 days. 317 is the 66 prime number. Corona equals 66. Revelation's the 66th book of the Bible. But let's see what 3017 in itself is. Okay, so yeah, they're just representing the 317, the 66 prime. Don't forget that also looks like lie upside down. This is a giant lie from the CDC. The 343, the cube of Saturn. Don't forget the vaccine equals 42. Flu, influenza, the vaccine, all fits into the Saturnian pattern. So that's really what I wanted to show. But, I have a few more minutes left to make this video. So let's get a bit more. Like this 105, the Freemasons and Zionist Jews just chose to chill up here inside their piece of propaganda about this event. Are you seeing this crap? Oh my goodness. 105 right there. And the top right. Why did they do that? They clearly didn't have to do this. They made sure to get the 105 in the photo because look, just like how Ivory Coast equals 147 and 48, like Freemason, Masonry equals 105, just using the alphabetical order, 105. Masonry equals 105. Zionism equals 105. That's what there's a 105-story tall tower in North Korea. Zionism 105. They are coding this propaganda crap, fear porn deception by this numerical system. I can't believe it. I mean, unbelievable. You even have this upside down satanic pentagram right here just chilling on this jacket. I mean, oh my god. A bunch of these are just upside down. You see this? This is who's putting this out. This satanic gang putting this stuff out by the code. So they're talking about 688 new cases were diagnosed on Saturday. The government said early Sunday. So do you see how these are numbers given to you by the government, bringing the total of confirmed cases to 1975? It could be a tribute to something that happened then. Again, these people are so blatant. They're literally telling you the government's putting this out. Now we have 88-year-old man, the 88-year-old man in Shanghai, 688. And now we're in California, which equals 88. 88 connects to time. It's connected to something very specific to this riddle that I'm probably not seeing right now. Virus is much more contagious than originally thought. But someone came here and clicking. But then they saw the report. Oh, but this woman, I showed in the last video, they said that the woman in the American, or no, the person in Orange County, California, that they're doing well and that they don't seem to be contagious. Which, first off, how can they figure that out right away that they don't seem to be contagious? It just never makes sense. And even so, like, why is she fine? Like, why is everyone in China so contagious and dying, but this woman in Orange County is fine? Much more contagious equals 22. 22, the master building number is 2020. We're talking about the coronavirus. We're talking about Wuhan, which equals 22. Wuhan 67, like Shanghai. Why is Wuhan and Shanghai both equal 67? The 19th prime, chaos 19, and they're being used in this ritual. You see how this is contrived. I hate this New York Times banner. I don't want to create a fucking account. For what? To be propagandized even more? Yeah, I'm just going to close the video then. This shit's like freezing up. California confirms coronavirus patient. All those CCC 333. They're doing that on purpose. Marking third U.S. case. Social media videos appear to show patients overcrowded hospitals. I'm sure a lot of those patients are fine. They're just there to get checked up, to make. Guys, they're pretty much showing you the big sales day of the hospitals. Social media videos show you the big sales day. It's like Black Friday for the hospitals. Look, 147. We just had that up. I mean, you guys seeing how they're putting this out by the numbers. Unbelievable. It's just incredible. No, I got rid of it. Oh well. I'll go back and look at what it was. But it's just contrived. Every time, all the time. Chicago woman's the second patient. California's the third. Chicago with the same numbers that connect to this event too. It also has the sacrifice numbers. More than 50 people are dead, all in China. Don't worry, Americans, they're all in China. It's just like that's the type of that's part of the program. It's not the only thing they're trying to program with that. Yeah, NPR even gives you a Wuhan coronavirus 101. 101, the 26 prime, China 26. These people are just a bunch of jokesters. Assassin 101. This is why I'm telling you the truth. That's why they're doing this. They did not have to do this. You know for a fact, because come on, don't even argue this. Like at 101, that 101 saying, because class in college, that's like the first entry level class or whatever. that type of phrase doesn't have to be used when you're trying to explain a beginner thing. I've never done that in my channel. I've never said, I mean, I can, but I've just chose not to because I didn't cross my mind, which proves that you don't always have to do this. But for Chinese ritual, they have to give you the Wuhan coronavirus 101, 101's the 26 prime number, China equals 26. I'm going to put this out before I run out of memory again. See, 101's the 26 prime number, China equals 26. I think virus also equals 26.